again. So, well, got to figure out what to do next. I hadn't really thought through my next one. I'm glad we finished it up, though. I didn't want to just give up on it on Wednesday. Yeah, the biggest thing was those two houses directly next to the start that both had first aid kits. That's the way the Cataclysm goes, but I mean, I had the item spawn rate at 0.75 for that run, so I had it turned down. But a no crafting run, I've tried one of those. I have to make an exception for that for food. I have to be able to make at least boil water, because otherwise you can't do it. You won't stay alive very long. You run into these little odd problems that you're just so used to being able to easily deal with. Yeah, the flu disappearing on day 2 really helped out as well. So those two major negatives we were able to get rid of, and then I guess the biggest benefit I think was having that forest area right next to me. I really used that forest and broke contact with some really nasty stuff, like 4 times I think it was, that I ran into the forest to break contact and save myself. So that forest was a really big part of the reason we were able to survive that. Alright, world. Really bad Groundhog Day. Delete. You are gone. You really want to see me try that 4-4 pacifist run. I don't know how much you can load it up on me to try to keep me alive. That's some pretty vicious settings there. I'd have to set the world back to some fairly vanilla settings if I was going to try to do that kind of thing. Trying to think through some of the things we've done recently. We just came off of our Drunk Master Mutant thing. That ran a long time, but he was pretty impressive. He got retired as well, so that's 2 in a row where we've accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, and we've retired him. I'm up for any other suggestions if you lurkers want to jump into chat and let me know what kind of a run you would like to see. We did a pretty powered run with the Drunk Mutant Master, starting out with a black belt. Then we just did that short challenge run with high spawn settings, a supersized city, and the really bad day, which is one of the absolute hardest and worst startups. I'm not in the mood to try to do a Frankenstein run again, which is the Broken Cyborg run. I'm trying to think of one of the ones we didn't start, or we didn't finish. I never did successfully finish the Broken Cyborg challenge. So I am going to give that one a try again, but I'm just not ready to do it right yet. Trying to think back beyond that. There was the Amnesia challenge. I don't know. Peter Parker run. Photojournalist into Spider Mutant. PK jail. Oh, get out of here, Tom. I'm not doing PK jail. PK jail with Z levels. Yeah, even better. Don't think so. No, not gonna do a bulimic schoolgirl run. What can we play with? Let's get rid of stats through skills. The rest of it I think is fairly straight up. We'll go ahead and do Tom's vitamin run. So simplified nutrition's off. So I'll have to eat a balanced diet. That will be hard enough by itself. I'm going to keep all the basic mods that don't change the game horribly. Still don't want fungus. I'm just so bored with the fungal monster stuff. Yeah, nutrition's on, Tom. I'm not going to add any of the crazy weaponry or stuff, so I'm not going to change much there. I think that'll do it. Game world. These are some of my usual defaults. Well, I guess not quite default. Actually, yeah, this is the defaults I've been using for some of my later ones. So 8 and 6 seems to work fairly well. Spawn rate for the zombies, spawn rate for the items I usually have turned down a bit. Monster evolution I've sped up from 4 to 3, but what to do. I like wander spawns, gotta have those for the added difficulty. NPCs are fine, all the rest of this I think is fine. Well, let's find some other thing to change. Long seasons, that assumes I'm gonna do a really long playthrough. I'm kind of in the mood after that Drunk Mutant Master one, going for, God, 112, 115 hours. I don't like extending the seasons only because it also makes some of the other math really wonky, and the balancing of the spawns and some of the other things get goofy. It doesn't just affect the season length, it affects other things that are time-based. So it has some weird effects on other things. So I don't often mess with the season length. I've done it on occasion. I think one of my recent series I had it set to 28-day seasons. Can't remember which one that was. Maybe it was Amnesia or even further back. Let's leave this alone for the moment. I don't have an idea what I'm going to name the world, so I guess Sherburn's fine. Custom character and Sherburn. We'll do multiple pool. The Ascension mod? I'm not ready to return to the Ascension mod. There's some problems with that mod. That I'm just going to wait a bit until it gets settled out a little bit further. I don't have PKs installed on this one either, so if I was going to do anything, I'd turn PKs back on for the added difficulty. I'm trying to find other things that I can tweak. I mean, I've been playing PKs quite a bit, so I want to go back to a bit more vanilla. Just having a hard time finding things that are going to give me a good challenge and be interesting for you guys to watch. Guess I could go turn PKs back on. I think the list is longer with PKs on. Let's do that. I actually do like the additions that PKs throws in, so let's delete this world real quick. Create a new one. Let's add PKs back in. Stats through skills out, and simplified nutrition out, PKs in. And I'm going to leave those the same. Let's make the spawn rate 2.0. I don't want it as extreme as the last one, but a little bit. And let's turn item spawn down to, well, let's do 0.5. Well, let's cut it in half. That'll really make me scrimp. Yeah, the winter start, you start in the winter, so if you don't have if you pick a scenario where you don't start with winter gear, you can freeze to death pretty quick. So you got to be careful combining a winter start with whatever scenario you're playing. Plus, it's later in the season, which means the zombies have had 3/4 or a year to basically upgrade. So also be careful to do a winter start and have a fast monster evolution scaling factor, because you'll step out your front door into a horde of highly evolved zombie types. I don't think I've done one of those recently. Well, let's have fun. Let's do a 2.0 scaling factor. The default is 4, and the lower the faster, so we're going to double the speed of the evolution basically. And we'll do a winter start. Daytime's fine. Do I want to mess with the seasons? I'm going to turn their speed down very slightly, and their hit points up again, just like I did with the last one, just to give me a little bit of an edge with all these other changes. And let's go ahead and dump this. We'll go ahead and do this. it assumes a long playthrough, but we'll kind of see how it goes. But it, like I said, it has other effects, and I'm not 100% confident on that. Hey there, Panic Panel and Dragon and Grand T. Anybody else I might have missed in chat? We're debating what new thing to try. If you just joined in the last couple of minutes, we succeeded in the challenge we started on Wednesday. So we accomplished all the goals I had set. Now we're trying to set up a new challenge for me. So I'm taking suggestions. So, the big changes on this, we've got PKs running for the mods. Pretty standard city sizes that I usually use in spacing, but we've got 2.0 spawn rate, default's 1.0, half the item spawn, and double speed on monster evolution. Well, I don't know exactly how the math here works. Default is 4, I've moved it to 2, and the lower the number, the faster. So, however that works. I've slowed the zombies down. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do 90%, 110%. Gives me a movement advantage, but they've got the hit point, the evolution, and the spawn rate advantages, and I've also got a lot less items to deal with. And we're going winter start, so they're going to be evolved even more off of that evolution scaling, so it's going to be really, really ugly right at the start. 28-day seasons, which will be rough, especially during the winter time when food is scarce. Alright, that seems pretty tough. Let's call this Winter World, because we're probably not going to see anything other than winter. Winter World 1. Alright. Oh, now we're already getting errors. Humvee part BFG mounted. Can't be installed to there, huh? Ignore that. Alright, multiple pools is fine. We didn't get the longer list. I'm trying to remember where I get the longer list. I can't remember. We'll just deal with it. Alright. Hey there, Crazy Glitch. Yep, starting a brand new run. We just finished up the one we started Wednesday. Succeeded. I passed all of my goals for that run, and we had a really good time killing them off at the end with an atomic mini tank blitzkrieg through a town. Good fun. So now we're setting up a new super hard challenge. So what do we go with? One of these is the winter start thingy, which we've pretty much already got selected. Is it not next summer? That's the one that a year has passed. Is it wilderness? No. Mall Cop. I could do a Mall Cop. It'd be super, super hard, but I could try it. I start as a mall guard. My worry would be with the increased zombie spawns. Man, that's gonna be a crowded mall. Trying to get to my favorite place to set up a base, the loading dock. Trying to remember, does a Mall Cop start inside? It's been a while since I did a Mall Cop. Yeah, let's do a Mall Cop. What the heck? Some of you guys may not have seen a mall. We'll give it a try. If it doesn't work out, we'll jump into a different one. Trying to remember, one of these is a... Yeah, this one, Sheltered. Sheltered is normally a winter start. So when the apocalypse broke out, you were funneled into a nearby shelter. Here you have lived, never leaving, lest the unknowns of the outside world hurt you. Supplies are running low, and the first time since the Cataclysm, you'll be forced to face the outside world. Do I start with a gun? Do I care if I start with a gun? Anybody that fires a gun off in a mall at the beginning of a scenario is not playing the game correctly. That is a good way to get yourself killed. It's going to be way too loud, draw way too much attention to you, and achieve very little. Alright, let's go ahead and do the mall. So we'll do a Mall Cop. The only choice we have is mall security. We start with a taser. We don't start with a gun. We start with a taser. Flashlight, the baton. Alright. So we've got mall security, trait time, traits and stats. Oops, no. He starts with no skills, no traits, no bionics, just the basic clothing, flashlight, baton, taser. He does have a pocket knife, so we'll have cutting. No, even if he knows gun fu, it's a problem. It has nothing to do with you being able to kill the thing you're aiming at. It's attracting the 50 things that are going to hear the shot that you're then not going to be able to kill. Alright, so how do we do this? We got really hard world settings set up. How do I survive in a mall? Let's do the negative traits first so I can get my points figured out. So a standard usually go with an ugly truth teller who's trigger happy, and that's only 3 so far. What kind of big negative trait do we want to take? I always like to take some kind of big negative trait. Very slow sleep healing. Alright. Is there a very fast sleep healing? Don't see one. Strong scent, it has a residual effect, but it's mostly for animals that the strong scent affects. I don't consider that one too bad. If you say pacifist, Tom, I'm gonna mute you. I can't be a pacifist mall cop. Counterintuitive. What haven't I taken lately? Oh, extremely slow sleep healing. Wow. Alright, how much is that worth? 8 points. 8 points. Oof, I'm tempted. How would I deal with that? I do sleep a lot to get the hit points back. Yeah, I guess this could be a Paul Blart run. I already took asthmatic. I've already taken illiterate. I've taken schizophrenic. Paul Blart would be what? Clumsy? Let's take clumsy. Oof, I'm not taking slow-footed. I don't care if Paul Blart would be slow-footed. No way am I taking slow-footed. You want to see me try to take that no-heal one? Oof. How much is the very slow? 4 points for the very slow. 8 points for the extremely slow. Oh yeah, it's a big drawback, alright. I think that's the biggest. I don't think there's anything that takes more than 8 points. Or that gives you more than 8 for taking it. What are the highest ones? 4... Fragile is 8. And I think 8's the most I've ever seen. Illiterate 6. I've done a run with just about all of them. 5 for schizophrenic. Yeah, it's the most. It ties with the one other one. We can try it. Stack it with fragile? It won't let me. You can only take up to 12 points. How many's fragile? Yeah, fragile's 8, so you can't take both extremely slow healing and fragile. It's too many points. You're stuck with 12 at the most. So, alright, if we take that, let's turn these off for a second. So if we go extremely slow healing, where is there a 4.1 I can take? So I don't want to do asthmatic again. Flimsy. Flimsy, 25% lower than usual. So I can't take fragile, but I could fit in flimsy. So do we go with an extremely slow sleep healing flimsy guy? Yeah, it's going to be a lot of band-aids and a lot of kits. So, wonder if I can take... I can still take fast healer. It seems weird that you can take fast healer, it doesn't lock it out when you take extremely slow sleep healing, but fast healer gives you a mild regen as well. Or, wait. Yeah, that's what fast healer does. Fast healer gives you a little bit of a mild regen. It's pretty low, but you get a little bit. You realize if you make me play this, I'm going to be super paranoid about taking damage. I'm going to be avoiding every single fight I possibly can. So you're going to see a no get hit run. First thing I'm going to do is the mall cop is going to be running straight for the sporting goods store looking for my beloved rollerblades. Then we're just going to be rollerblading around the mall, quick looting things while I try to avoid every single zombie in the place. We'll try it. That's minus 12. So what are we going to take as a positive to compensate? True. It's the alt method to get to pacifist. How am I going to compensate for this? I'm going to want strong lungs. I'm going to be doing a lot of running. Yeah, you're probably right, Tasty. That does sound about right. We'll go ahead and take Psychopath. What the heck? Alright. You guys got to give me enough points of my own that I can actually try to keep myself alive here. I don't mind taking some fun stuff, but you got to give me an opportunity to actually keep this guy alive. A large part of my living and my success in some of my playthroughs and challenge runs is knowing how to build the character to meet the challenge. I'm tempted to take Self-Aware. That way I know exactly what my statuses are. Doesn't sound like something that Paul Blart would be, though. Doesn't sound like he would be self-aware. Melee specialist. I may have to take some kind of training, weapon training. Well, now, are we doing the Kevin James mall run, or are we doing the Paul Blart mall run? Make up your mind. Keep looking through here. I'm gonna have to have night vision. We're already eating the points up. Paul Blart is not a light step, so I'm going to pass that one by, although I think it would work pretty well. Infection resistance would be really, really useful too, because I think I am going to get hit. But this isn't so much a consequence of the slow healing as just trying to deal with the infections. I'll have to think about that one. Really tempted to take this one as well. Cannibal. Paul Blart the Mall Cannibal Cop. BBMCC. Paul Blart Mall Cop Cannibal. Yeah, I'd like to take it, but the points are disappearing fast. I'd like both of these if I could manage it. Fleet-footed I'd also love as well, of course. I don't see too many things. Here's what I'm looking at. Fleet-footed, infection-resistant, and that. That puts me exactly 12. So that balances out the negatives. How many points is Cannibal? It's only 1 point. I could trade in... I couldn't trade in. I didn't take the self-aware. Everything's costing 2 or more points. Cannibal sounds fun, but no, we're not going to play Mall Cop Cannibal. I could get rid of the psychopath and then take the cannibal. I think I'm gonna have a really hard time keeping this guy alive, so I think I'm gonna have to give up on some of the theme stuff just to take stuff I think I'm gonna need to stay alive. Damn it, I need 3 points for the weapon training. Self-defense is 2. I could go with self-defense and then Zui Quan. I'm going to do that. I need some kind of offensive that's going to help me. So we're going to go with self-defense. Alright, so we're done with traits. Let's move on to stats. We've got 10 points to go into stats/skills. Do skills first. Do I need to take any skills? I'm going to be in the mall. I'm going to have my stick. My chance to raise scavenging is going to be damn near nil initially if I want to make a knife spear for kiting. Hey there, Zek. Welcome back. So I'm tempted to take 1 point in survival just so I can get the couple of base items from that. The rest of it, I'm getting really used to doing no skill runs except for very specific skills in certain situations. If I was going to take anything, I would think of taking a few points of melee and dodge. Aaron, I'm aware of how easy it is to level survival. True. You just make the, I forget what they are. There's the item you break down the wood and make the minor item for. That's true. My typical method is to run out into the forest and just search the bushes, but there is an alternate way of doing it. This is all assuming I can clear and make it to the, your phone decided to unfollow me, huh? Bad phone. Two points left. If we do first aid, I think I would probably, oops, nope, that costs 2 to raise the next level. Need to check one thing. Won't quite work the way I want it to. No specific goal, just to stay alive. We've got it cranked, the difficulty cranked way up for the world settings. I need to get unarmed combat to 4 if I'm going to go the Zuikuan. Yeah, it's going to be tough to do. It may, it may not. I doubt I'll run into any giant cellar spiders down here. I still don't think that that's what was necessarily doing it, because my games were crashing even when I was just walking with no monsters nearby. So I'm still not sure what was causing the crash, but we went all of Wednesday and 3 hours today without a single crash, so maybe it has to do with the Zuikuan, but I just don't think so. Or if it is, it's inconsistent. But for trying to survive with the things this guy's got, the super high dodge and the counterattacks would be super useful. So, in trying to survive the craziness you guys have set me up for, with the world settings and the scenario settings, I think I'm going to need something like that. So we're going to try it. Alright. I'm really debating dropping dodge a point to get that first aid, but I can't afford it. I'm going to say no. So we're going to go with this. Dodge, melee, and unarmed. Unarmed 4 unlocks the feint and counterattacks for Zuikuan. So I got to have that to get the big benefit right at the start. I had to sacrifice a point on the stats, and I do not have stats for skills turned on, so for anybody that just joined, everybody talked me into trying out the extremely slow sleep healing. Apparently this is a brand new change that's now in. Well, yeah, I don't know if it's PKs or the defaults, but we've got this trait, extremely slow sleep healing, which gives us back 8 points, which is the most you can possibly get. It's a major negative, as well as flimsy, which means we have 25% lower than usual, and we heal slower. So between these two, we're basically not going to heal at all. So I'm not sure what's going to happen here. We'll see. I think we're going to die a fast and horrible death. But it should be entertaining. Alright, so are we all decided this is going to be Baul Plart? What else did we pick for? Did we take? I think I had to get rid of all of the theme stuff so I could get survival stuff. So yeah, I'm not a cannibal anymore. We're not the cannibal cop. Yeah, there's PKs is on. Ditch infection resist for fast healer. It's a good idea, Aaron. I was vacillating back and forth between those two choices. I'm usually able to deal fairly well with infections by cauterization, getting rid of half of them, and then the occasional, or bites at least, and the getting a hold of antibiotics and first aid kits if the infections start in. But I think you're probably right. After getting the rest of the characters set up, I think we would be better served with the fast healing. Sleepy for flimsy? Why would I do sleepy for flimsy? Sleepy's not that bad. I have that fairly often. That's only -1. Flimsy's -4. For healing? I'm still not seeing it. I mean, I'm barely going to heal when I'm sleeping. Between flimsy and extras, I wanted to try these two major negatives. I'm not going to switch these out, so these are set. Those are done. We're going to try to figure out the rest of how to survive with the rest of it. All right, I think we're good to go. I don't want to call him Paul Blart. We'll call him Baul Plart. Just so I don't get into any copyright problems. Alright, Baul Plart. We are finished. So, stats, traits. The major ones are flimsy and extremely slow healing. Skills. Got a Mall Cop start. We got a winter start. So the zombies are going to be a year evolved. We've got double the evolution scale. We've got double the zombie spawns. We're in a mall. Yeah, this is going to be nasty. Alright, here we go. Actually, let's no to that. Let's save the template here. Just in case we need to rejigger the challenge a bit. We die fast and horribly, which I suspect is going to happen. Alright, and we're going to take this week 1, Drunken Boxing Style, which I'm very familiar with after the long Drunk Mutant Master series. Alright, there we go. Shocker Brute! Zombie Master! We are so dead! Oh, that's so totally ridiculous. We're gonna die horribly and fast. Unbelievable. And you guys were wondering, winter start with double evolution in a mall. At least he's not standing next to me. There's the brute. He's 48 to my south. The zombie master is 50 to the east. Oh man. Alright. You guys asked for it. This is going to be a horrible, horrible fast death. Alright. I can carry almost nothing. I've got some real basic clothing. Flashlight I'm probably never going to use. Well, I might need to use it for crafting. Pocket knife I got to keep. Battery, yeah, I'm never going to use the taser. I'm going to drop that. And I'm debating the baton. I'm willing to give it a few tries. We may, if we die really horribly, I'll see what we can learn. A black mist floats from the zombie master. Isn't that nice? He's doing his special ability. What did he convert? Nothing I can see. So, if we die horribly and quick, I'll give it another try. We'll try to jigger the character setup a bit. And, or, I can't, yeah, I can change the world settings and we can try it again. But, yeah, this guy's going to go down pretty fast. Alright, we'll see how much fun we can have with him before he goes down, though. What are we looking at for time frame? Yeah, we got some time. Okay, so I'll keep the baton temporarily, but I'll probably have to ditch it for carrying capacity and just rely on my bare hands. Rely on our martial arts style. Don't care, don't care, don't need that. Alright, which key am I looking for again? I always lose track. I'm sure it was one of these. Grrr. Key bindings. Where did I put that thing? That's what I was doing, damn it. Alright. Let's chat with the NPC, see what we can get out of him. Alright, can I do anything for you? Sure. Wants an accounting book. It'll never happen, but sure. Actually, we might find one of those in the office. I'm not sure what items you find in the mall. Not a problem. Let's ask him to travel with me first. 70%, 69. Alright, so he said yes. That's awesome. And let's cancel out of that. Sword is armor. What you got? You got cargo pants. Fingerless gloves. Give me those cargo pants. Give me that hoodie. Give me the dust mask. Give me the backpack. Ah! And the game crashes. Well, I definitely wasn't fighting. I don't think it was this weak one. What do you think? Something in PKs causing this? Because I didn't have PKs for the entire challenge that we just did. We spent all of Wednesday and 3 hours so far today doing. We didn't get a single crash, and now I got a crash right before we did anything. I think that game world is gone. I don't think autosave even kicked in yet. Or the game just saw it, said, "Oh no, not that's too good for you. You don't get none of that." Yeah, it was a fast healing. Of course it was. Load. Yep. We don't have anything in Winter World, so the character or the world is gone. Reset. Now we're not going to get that wonderful thing. Try again. If it crashes again, we're going to have to reset the world and probably remove PKs. I'm just not going to put up with the constant crashing like we had for the Drunk Master Mutant. Not willing. I like some of the things it adds, but if it's going to keep doing that, it's gone. So it gets one more chance. Not changing anything else. It's a weak one. Oh, Zombie Mangler. That's pretty bad. It's not bad like the... Ooh. Oh, actually, no, this is good. I believe this, yeah, this is the loading bay, so it put us right next to the loading bay. Alright. Do you happen to have... Oh, that's right, you're not friendly yet. Alright, let's talk to you first. See if we crash when we do this again, assuming we even get them on our side. Anything I can do? Tell me about it. Sure, whatever. Not a problem. Travel with me, 83%. He says yes, great. Let's go. Examine. Damn it, no backpack. No, I got cargo pants again, but no backpack this time. That sucks. Don't need the rest. Trade items. Give me that lighter. Use this item. Alright, so basically I just swapped pants with him. That really sucks. I wanted that backpack that other guy had. Alright, at least we got the cargo pants. Combat commands, change engagement, attack anything I attack first. Don't use guns. Never mind. What skills you got? Ooh, 6 first aid and 5 computer. Handguns and launchers. Piercing weapons. Holy crap, this guy's a beast. I like you. Alright, I'll try to keep you alive, but it's gonna be tough. I'll have a hard time keeping myself alive. I like that he's wielding the pants, I think. You so funny. Alright, so we got the theater right next to us, and so we can just go straight north to get to that. Let me make sure I've got everything figured out here. I really, really needed to avoid taking any damage. Drop. Taser. Alright, come over here, dude. Let's go in through the snack bar. Need a chair I can smash for a 2x4. I don't want to smash one of these things. Too much noise. Fine, wield the baton. Come on, stupid counter. Finally. Alright, grab a 2x4. Chat with my buddy. Not yet. Use this item. 2x4. How about you actually wear your pants? Alright. Anything in the kitchen area? Nope. Head back to the loading bay, see if we can clear it out. Oh, don't tell me the loading bay is locked. I don't want to smash those doors down. Alright, back this way. Can't close that. Smash these. Grab the pipe. Grab the chunk or scraps. Alright, grab all of that. Where's a safe room where I can close the door? No! That's not safe! Holy mackerel. Oh boy. They can't see me. They might have heard me. They probably heard the door close. That's not good. I'm hoping they were just far enough away that they didn't hear it. Alright, let's try to go the other way. I've got... Oh, we got shady zombies after us. Ah, do I help my buddy? Unwield the baton. Ah, crap. I'm at 3. I'm almost maxed out with the stuff I'm carrying. The hell? Alright, well, we're gonna have to adjust things. So apparently PKs is just going crazy. No more PKs. World. I'm sure I remember what I took. I just removed those. Added PKs, so that part I remember. Hopefully I remember all the settings. Get rid of stats. Get rid of simplified. We're not adding in PKs this time. Left those the same. I doubled this. What did I have the spawn rate at for items? 0.5? Can't remember now. I think it was 0.5. I had that at 2. Had that down to that, and that up to that. We did winter. We did 28. Those are on. Alright, I think that gets us back to where we were. Alright, Mall Cop Massacre, number 1. New game, presets, Baul Plart, Mall Cop Massacre. Wonderful. I've got traits picked that aren't, or that were part of PKs specifically. Alright. No. And now it's going to reset things. Well, it didn't refund the points though. So it took the trait away, and I'm at 10 out of 12, but it didn't give me the points to actually spend on anything. I think for this situation I'm going to go freeform and pick something worth 2 and call it good. That way everything will balance out. No healing cheat. What are you referring to, Tom? You mean the fast healer trait? How is that a cheat? I'm a little fuzzy on why that's a cheat, considering how hard it is going to be to keep a guy alive with these negatives. These... Whoops. Stop doing this to me. So... So the extremely slow healing is part of PKs as well? I figured it would give me a message and disappear just like it did the lungs one if that was the case. We'll keep it for the moment, we'll see what happens. How about a gourmand? That sounds about right. You eat faster and can eat and drink more than anyone else. You also enjoy food more. Delicious food is better for your morale, and you don't mind unsavory meals as much. There we go. We're a gourmand. Sounds about right for Baul Plart, Mall Cop. Alright, let's go with that. Continuing our attempt at the Mall Cop massacre. Alright, firefighter zombies, only thing in sight. Why am I on chest hole? Have I been on chest hole the whole time? Or did this get reset? I think I was on chest hole the whole time. Didn't even remember. Actually, I'm not playing PKs now. You guys have a preference? Would you like to see Mzato or you want to see chest hole? I'm okay either way. Let me know what you think. That's not too bad of a setup. Mall with a city right nearby. And again, it spawned us right next to the loading dock, so I'm really happy about that. We're going to try to stay in the mall, though. That's the whole point of the challenge. No, I didn't go cannibal. I went gourmand. Alright, back to chest hole. He looks like our buddy has a gun. Maybe? Can't quite tell from his graphic. Maybe that's a gun, maybe it's not a gun. We'll find out here in a moment. Chat. Oops, chat. Ah, great. Oh well. I mean, we got a lighter. We're not going to be able to get him to join us, though. Well, maybe we will. 6%. Didn't think they used to ask to join you when you got the Jabberwocky quest. And he said no. You bastard. Trade items? Jeez, course. They stack them up with some good stuff. Aspirin, cough syrup, iodine tablets, Thorazine. Ridiculous. Actually, I can probably get some of that off of him. I want the aspirin. I want that. Which cough syrup would I prefer? I'd rather have the drowsy making one. That's really all I care about. I'm going to give him more than it's worth. I can't carry much, so asking him for the other is kind of pointless. Feral Predator in sight. Alright, we got some aspirin and the cough syrup off of him, at least, for the taser that I was never going to use. He's going to end up dying here, so I'll get his gear eventually. We'll just have to come look for him. And look, we got the Jabberwock right there. It'll probably smash its way in and come hunt me down. Okay, hopefully we don't crash. Let's autosave. Hey, look at that. Now we have a save. Just in case it does. So, Feral Predator. Nasty, nasty stuff already. Not too far off either. They've got good hearing. We do not have any of the move silent abilities. That probably would have been a good one to try to pick up, but I think we're just going to live with what we got. Alright. Can't carry hardly anything again. Gonna try to keep these items. I know those doors. Oops, already got zombies coming. Let's go down this way. There's another entrance to the back area. Let's see if it's locked up as well. Zombie necromancer already. They're probably gonna hear me clamber over this thing. Fucking predator again. Wow. We are gonna die a very hard, violent death. Dragon, I would... It really depends on your friend's ability to sit through videos. Some people hate watching videos that don't immediately get into the fun stuff, so I usually recommend for newer players they watch at least the first 5 episodes of my tutorial series. Whether they want to continue after that, it's totally up to them, but that'll get them up to speed, and it's basically a handheld walkthrough of the early part of the game with a standard evac shelter survivor start. So, and I cover all the basics of the gameplay mechanics, talking about the various screens and how things work and strategies. I do talk about early survival ideas that they need to keep in mind and give them tips and hints. How far he gets into it's totally up to him. I think it's up to like episode 150 or something like that, but only the first 5 are really necessary to get the initial start. Then kind of dabble in the quick tips and the university classes for whatever subjects he specifically wants help with. They're both labeled well enough that usually you can find exactly what you're looking for and just watch that particular video. Alright. This is I don't know, guys. This is going to be damn near impossible. We're surrounded already with things like necromancers and predators. I don't think even Baul Plart's going to get out of this. He does have a gun. I need to get out of here. He's going to get swarmed. Oh boy. This is the way I need to go. Yeah, that noise is gonna... Oh, that guy's gun had just killed me. Arrgh. Because every zombie in about 60 spaces is now zooming into this particular location. So that guy firing that gun has borked me. I'm going to have to go away from my beloved area. That's the back side of the theater. That's the exterior of the mall. Am I allowed to leave the mall, or am I not allowed to leave the mall? I'm going to try to stay in the mall as long as I can. The kill Jabberwock mission has failed. Really? NPC fired a gun in the mall. Of course that thing has failed. I don't want all exterior doors. All the damn doors are locked. Every single one of them's locked. Well, we're in a corridor we can't get out of without trying to bash a door down, which is going to make a horrible amount of noise. If I had to pick one, this would be the one. I'm not even sure I have the strength to take this door down. Eventually, maybe. Come on, ball. There you go. Alright. Got into... Oh, yeah, you're correct. I totally forgot to expand the baton. That made a pretty big difference. Been a while since I used a baton. Alright. Something's shooting things. This place is going to be so nasty and unsurvivable. It's going to be ridiculous. I can't craft because I'm in the dark. I have to find a closed off room that I'd be able to craft in with the flashlight really quickly. Let's break that. Let's grab... crap. Drop over here. You gave me a lighter with 2 charges. I'm glad that bastard's dead. Just drop all of that stuff. Give me... Actually, I don't really need space. I just need to grab this stuff and move it down here. All here, like so. Alright, I'm going to hope this is back far enough that I can flip on the flashlight just to try to get a lockpick or something crafted. Grab the flashlight, activate flashlight. Man, that's a lot of light. A lot of light! What's going to be more important? Hey there, Extreme. Tank drone! I have no ability to carry anything, so I gotta be really particular. Crowbar's probably gonna be more useful. I can crowbar the doors open, then if I can get to the loading dock, I can crowbar the crates and hope to find some clothing. So let's go with the crowbar. Alright, we got the crowbar done. What are the stats on this baton? 12 bash plus 2, 89. It's actually pretty nice, but I'm going hand to hand. For nail knuckles, I need lots of string. That's going to be tough. Unless I can get a rope out of the sporting goods store. Alright. Anybody that's joined us just recently, we've started a brand new playthrough. The one I was doing from Wednesday, we completed successfully. Took us a couple hours to get it finished up earlier, and now we've started into a brand new super hard mode version. So the crazy audience here has got me set up in a really, really, really nasty game world. I don't think I'm going to survive very long at all, so it's not really a matter of pick a victory or a long-term goal. It's just going to measure my life in hours, basically. I think the first time I start getting into fights, I'm going to get killed. But we'll see how long I can try to stay alive creeping around the mall. My big issue right now is carrying capacity, so I don't think I'm going to try to create much else at the moment. Get the spike. I can't get the knife spear no matter what I do. The hell? No spears of any kind? Oh, that's because I didn't take a single point of survival. Alright, so no knife spear or anything like that to kite with. I wouldn't have used it anyway. How are we going to do this? I'm going to have to drop the baton. It's a good weapon, but I just don't have the carrying capacity for it. I need the crowbar. 2.01. Oh my god. Alright, turn this off. Everything in the corner. I guess this will be my crafting spot for a bit. So everything gets dropped into this corner. Flashlight's gone. Pocket knife's gone. Drop the baton. I've got to have the crowbar. That's 1.5 out of my 2.0. What else can we fit? Let's take the aspirin. As soon as I take the aspirin, I can't take the flashlight. Not going to need the lighter anytime soon. Take the pocket knife. I think that's it. Yep. Alright, let's keep moving. So, I'm going to head back towards the loading dock. Gonna be a bad idea, but I really need to try to get into the loading dock if I can. Something is just murderizing zombies. Must be a roadblock or something. Hey there, Esoteric Banana. Welcome to the channel. Alright. Here's the character sheet. I was doing a bit of a recap. So here's the first major negative for the challenge that the audience here has set me. Extremely slow sleep healing and flimsy. So, extremely slow sleep healing. You almost cannot recover lost health by sleeping. Sleeping will heal only 1/10 hit points compared to the average person. Flimsy. Your body can't take much abuse. Its maximum hit points is 25% lower than usual, and you heal slightly slower. So, yeah. They saddled me with that, and then I picked the rest of these to try to find a way to keep this kind of a guy alive. So I took Fast Healer, which will give me a minor regen. Yeah. We'll see. You heal faster when sleeping and will even recover a small amount of hit points when not sleeping. I'm not sure how that's going to combine with these two. Hopefully it offsets it somewhat, but it's not going to come near offsetting this massive negative. We'll see. Fleet-footed, I'm going to be a moving fool. I don't think it's going to help me enough, but we're going to try to be ducking, dodging, and weaving. And then I took Gourmand, which falls in line with the Paul Blart Mall Cop scenario we're kind of doing here. Indefatigable, which gives me more stamina so I can run longer. Night Vision, of course, and Self-Defense, and we went with Zuiquan, the Drunken Boxing style. That's going to get me unlimited counterattacks as well as a really high dodge if I land a blow on something. So, I'm trying to basically avoid taking any damage if possible, because I'm not going to be able to heal it up. It's going to be very unlikely. And the game world settings are also crazy hard. For the current world, we've got a 2.0 scaling factor up from 1.0. We've got item spawns at half. We've got monster evolution increased by 2, or by doubled from 1.0 to 2, or no, sorry, from 4.0 down to 2.0. The lower the number, the faster the monsters evolve into higher forms. I modified the monster speed and resilience slightly, made them a little bit slower, but also a little tougher. And we've got a winter start, which means that evolution scaling factor, almost a year has gone by at double the scaling factor for evolution. So we're already seeing highly upgraded zombies from the first minute. Double our season length doubled to 28, and I think that's all the major stuff. So hard. Only leave when my job is done, meaning I've cleared the mall? That's not going to happen. Alright, let's see if these doors are all still closed and I can sneak my way down to the loading dock. Alright, we managed to get the door open. Let's close that. And let's pray that there's not a bunch of high-end zombies here in the loading dock, because this is where I want to set up my base. Alright, fat zombies shouldn't be too big a problem. I would really like to throw stuff at him to soften him up. Ah, shady zombie! And he grabbed me. That's funny. Alrighty, I've done been grabbed already. Come on, kill him before this other zombie gets on me. Moderately injured. Alright, I broke the grab. Let's get away a bit. I do want to kill this guy. I don't want it to keep following me around. Is this a different one? That's not good. I really need to finish this guy, please. I don't think that grabber could have seen me at first, but now he's tracking me. God damn it, there's more than one. How to do this? God damn it. I didn't want him to break the door. Alright. Now I'm mad. You broke my doors. Nope. No two-time. No double teaming me. And I'm doing so light damage. I'm not used to doing this small amount of damage. I've got nothing in my hands, so I am using my fighting style. And I got grabbed and hit. Grabbed and hit. What are we doing here? Moderately injured. A lot of noise being made. Zombies outside are going to start trying to break in, which is going to make things even worse. I needed to preserve the outer doors. God dang it, our arm's already in... This is so bad. Oh man, this is such small damage. What is going on? This is really, really bad. If I can't even take out zombies like this... I know it's a grappler zombie, so it's an upgraded, but... My counterattacks are doing squat. That gives them my stats. I need to just keep swinging at him, unfortunately. I don't really have a strategy for this guy. I don't have reach attacks. I don't have any other way of dealing with him. I gotta clear this bay. Now stuff's trying to come through the wall. Lightly injured. This is another new one. Alright. Got stuff trying to come through the wall now. That's not a good sign. And outer door still holding. Get your stamina back. We haven't taken a bite yet. Healing that up is going to be damn near impossible though. Every little thing is going to hurt me bad. Alright, you're still alive. Come here, you. Ugh. Can't even take out a fat zombie. I might have to go pick up that baton after all. Until I get my skills up a bit. I was expecting a little better damage than this. Doing no damage. Am I only damaging this guy on critical hits? Looks like it. Alright, run mode. This is ridiculous. Let's go get the stick. Could use the crowbar, but I'm just going to use the baton. Isn't that where I left my stuff? No. This hallway's not going to be safe for very long. Get your breath back. Take an aspirin. Alright, which one are you? Heavily injured, uninjured. Get up here. Repair kit. Don't care. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Alright, we got a supply crate for a vending machine. So we got a bunch of candies, cookies, fruit leathers, chocolate bars. That will sort of keep us alive for a little bit. I do have the full nutrition system running, so not going to be good for us. Usually I'll find something with some clothes in it too. Tank top that fits. That's ooh, a little closer. Sleeveless tunic. What are we wearing? Long sleeve shirt and a jacket. Not too bad. Clothes and vending machine snacks are usually the only things I find in these crates. Alright, let's grab everything out of here, move it up to there so it's where I can see it. And a motorbike wheel. Exciting. Ah, somebody did break the door down. Damn it. Bad zombie. So much for my enclosed area. Alright, let's have something to snack on. Let's have some candy. No, no nachos. Chocolate bar. Alright, at least we're gonna die happy. Alright, elevator shaft, nothing in it usually. This may have something in it. This leads back out into the main area. I'll leave that closed for now. Alright, another room that may have zombies. Yep, there was something in here. Long underwear bottom, that will wear. Jean jacket, awesome. Jeans that fit. It's the kind of stuff I was hoping for. Too much to ask for advanced UPS. Awesome item. I don't have any plutonium or any power armor to go with it, but pretty fun to see it there. Let's make sure that gets set outside the box so I remember it's around. Advanced UPS. That's hilarious. Rather have a backpack. There we go. Some more junk food. I need some liquid. Liquid's what I need. Purse. Alright. Not quite a backpack, but that's reasonable. Alright, that's about the end of the list. Yeah, we're not going to get much more back here, unfortunately. This leads to the same place as... Oh, this is the back corridor. I remember where that goes. Lots of potato chips, meat jerky. Liquids are going to be our immediate problem. There is a drinking fountain, but we'd have to have a way of boiling the water. I'm going to have to, unfortunately, make a run through the mall. There's things I don't have. I don't have a cooking implement. Going outside is definitely not going to happen. I'd love to run outside to grab a rock or something like that for some crafting stuff, but that's not likely to be a good idea. I've got some carrying capacity now. What can I grab? I want the jerky, candies, the pretzels, the cookies. Don't want potato chips. Can I grab that? Yep. Alright, so... this might be my fallback right back in here. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about this space. This is my space. Here's my base. I think I can break this stuff apart for materials. Let's smash all this stuff up. Alright, so I've got 8 volume. That's actually pretty good for the situation we're in. We've got a little bit more protection, so we've now got a couple of jackets and shirts on. Our torso encumbrance is getting up there, but I need every bit I can get to try to absorb damage and stop bites from coming in. So let's put purse on the inside. So we got the jean jacket, light jacket, the shirts, and the purse. I think I'm going to... both are super low encumbrance. No, I need the protection factor. I'm going to keep them all for now. Alright, this is more concerning. I need to minimize anything slowing me down. Oh, the sleeveless tunic is torso and legs? Alright. I might put up with this arrangement for now. About 7 points of protection with semi-decent coverage. Yeah, I'm going to put up with it. Alright, it's not too bad. It's definitely not going to get us through fighting any kind of a real zombie, but we'll deal with it. Alright, pain's almost gone. Let's go get the rest of our stuff. Let's get things relocated, get everything piled up. I gotta keep away from that front entrance. I want the cracklins, the pretzels, pork sticks, chocolate bar, fruit leathers. Alright. And given the difficulty level you guys have got me set at here, I'm going to be very careful and deliberate about a lot of this stuff. So I know it's not real exciting to watch me shuffle candy around, but if I'm going to make a serious attempt at this, I'm going to be very deliberate about some things. I think I'm good with that stuff for now. I want to grab some of this raw material, but I'll do that after I go grab my other stuff. This is dangerous. I really, really wish they hadn't broken in that door. I really wish they hadn't broken in that door. Whoops, smash that guy up. Alright, hopefully this hallway is still clear. These back hallways are going to be my safe spots, quote unquote. There's a lot of these, and I'm going to be using them quite a bit. Alright, got everything. Ah! Thought I had safe mode on. Where the hell did you come from? Not good. No idea where the huge boomer showed up from. I had all the doors shut. I had cleared the room. Where the hell did this guy come from? Erg. Great. Yeah, that was not ideal. No, I want this next room over. What the? Alright, now we got a bite. Wander spawns don't let them through the doors. They don't spawn right next to you. There has to be a broken door somewhere that they came through. Now we've got a bite. Crappity crap. Tried to scurry into my office and there's a zombie in my office with me. Yeah, he's tearing me up. Yuck. Alright, where's the open door? These are all still closed, those are still closed, those are still closed. Wander spawns would not have them appear in this enclosed area. Those doors are closed. There's no doors open. Where the hell did these guys come from? There's no way they wandered in from outside through that busted door. I don't know. That's pretty messed up. If wander spawns did do that, that's not the way it's supposed to work. Wander spawns spawn on the outer edges of your area and then come move in towards any noises. They don't spawn in the building with you. Urgh. Even then, wander spawns only happen when there's noise, and I wasn't making any noise. I didn't make any noise after I left, especially. So there's no reason they would be spawning in here. Wander spawns don't just randomly occur. They're based off of noise. Well, we'll drop all this stuff. That was a lot more damage and a bite that I really wasn't anticipating, and I'm already thirsty. I think the thirst is going to kill me before anything else does. Oh, the stupid lighter I've got doesn't have enough charges to cauterize. Urgh. Can't believe that guy gave me a lighter with 2 charges. I can't cauterize. I need to set a fire to be able to do it. I'm not stepping outside. That's guaranteed death. Yeah, I know the progression, Aaron. I'm not interested in doing it because it's going to take hours and hours to craft string. Out of going from rags to thread, then up to string. I don't have hours and hours available to do that. Not in this kind of a game world. Arg. I got 2 big problems. Obviously, damage from the zombies is bad. I need some kind of a fire source, and I need drinks. I'm gonna have to rely on vending machines or the fountain in the middle of the mall. Well, not the middle, really. It's right about here. How to do this? think I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to go out and search for things. It's gonna... Necromancer. Alright, once again. So, are the doors in this little room open? Alright, Mr. Necromancer, you're doing good damage. He's just ripping my clothes up. Again, doors are not closed. Where are the zombies coming from? This is not normal. I can't do any damage with the Zuiquan. I couldn't even kill fat zombies with the Zuiquan. And fat zombies are about the easiest damn thing to kill. The Zuiquan's just not inflicting any actual damage. Yeah, it's letting me dodge, but it's even the counterattacks are barely doing any damage. That's an exterior door. This leads more to the back hallways and that. Why are you not automatically using the crowbar, damn it? So, back office, I don't have a stethoscope. What you got for me? Reading glasses I don't need. Raw materials and windows I can't get through without making a ton of noise. Alright, so can't go that way. Alright, hopefully one of these has got a vending machine. Nope, don't have a cash card, don't have a cash card, but that means they do have... I can get to toilets for water, and I've got vending machines as soon as I get cash cards. I've got 4 toilets and the vending machines over here. None of these guys had cash cards. Did I drop them, or did they just not have any? I do want that repair kit, and there's a cash card. But if zombies keep randomly appearing in this room, I'm dead no matter what. Now there's a boomer coming. At least the boomer's using the door. At least he's doing what he's supposed to do. Don't need the flashlight while I'm out and about. I'm not going to use the lighter. Not going to use the cough syrup. Take a couple more aspirin. Not much, little tiny bit. 68 nutrition, 6 quench versus... Guess we'll have a root beer. Didn't quite do it. And more candy and stuff. I think the repair kit is loaded with duct tape. I can't remember. Well, I believe that's the case, though. I could unload the duct tape. Not sure why I'm bothering. For anybody that hasn't noticed, this is what I'm laughing at. Zombie Hulk is up there tearing apart the fountain. Oh man. Yeah. This This mall is infested with feral predators, necromancers, zombie hulks. Alright, that's one of the main exits. Goes outside. They can't see me. This lower area I already know all about. All I can really do is head north, unfortunately, towards the Hulk. Hello, Necromancer. I better not still be glowing. Yeah, I'm not still glowing. Alright. I've got to get further north. None of these shops in the south are going to have any of the things I need. I've got to work my way around that Hulk and then just keep dancing around things. Which is not going to go well for me. Oh, a bunch of stuff. Oh man, what's been killing everything up here? Wouldn't have been the Hulk. What killed all these zombies? Couldn't have been the NPC, he died right away. Alright, what am I seeing up here other than a Hulk? Woodsaw. Really? Nothing useful? A whole bunch of corpses that I can't take the time to pulp? And nothing useful. Wow, that's disappointing. Yeah, I know my rough way around the mall. I've done a mall challenge or two. Yeah, actually you're right. That Jabberwock might have come in here and done this. It's very possible Jabberwock did it. That is the most likely answer I've heard. I'd love to see a Jabberwock Hulk showdown. Unfortunately, I'm going to need to wander around here. Actually, is there a Jabberwock corpse on the ground? Did the Hulk kill the Jabberwock? Don't see a Jabberwock corpse. All this stuff's going to stand up eventually. Another cash card. Good lord. Yeah, it must have been the Jabberwock. Or there's a turret parked right outside the entrance that I can't quite see. Ooh, an RM, a flamethrower! An RM-11B scout rifle. Please tell me that thing's got ammo. I could take the Hulk down with that thing if it's got ammo. That's a Rivtech. Fires the 8x40 case, 8mm caseless flechette rounds. Hoo boy. Combat knife, soldering iron, a flute. What else we got in here? I'm not going to look through the filthy stuff for now. Wow, that's quite the pile. Suppressor. Well, let's go find out if we get lucky. You got a flamethrower there and a scout rifle there. Those are my first targets. Wow, look at these bodies! What the hell happened out here? Was it just the Jabberwock? The Jabberwock would have had to have come from quite far away. It did start, like, right here, I think. Or maybe a little further north. So it would have had to have traveled quite a ways to get down here. I did hear a lot of gunfire earlier, too. Why would the Hulk have killed the other Zeds? Hulks don't fight other Zeds normally. It's got 10 rounds. Better than nothing. Grab the suppressor, grab the rifle, grab the combat knife. I'd love the sheath. Let's drop the pocket knife now that we have the combat knife. Still got a little bit of space left. Not in my experience, Zach. Hulks don't just smash other Zeds. Hulk's a zombie as well. Only time I've seen them fighting each other is under pheromones or some other effect that causes them to fight each other. Otherwise, all zombies are part of the same. I mean, if you know the lore of why there are zombies in the game, then they should not be fighting each other. Scout rifle, can't put the suppressor on. Let's grab... I'd like the oxygen pack, but 0.75 volume for it. I think I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to step over a few more, see what other items I can get to show up on the list now. M1911, flame